Welcome back to the deep dive. Okay, if you're currently wading through aviation theory, especially prepping for those ATPL exams.
Navigation instruments.
Exactly.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
the Inertial Reference System, the IRS, is just fundamental. It's dense, isn't it? Technical
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely. And it's packed, absolutely packed, with concepts that they love to test. Highly testable.
And that's precisely why we're diving deep today. Our mission, let's be clear, is pretty surgical.
Uh-huh. We're cutting through all that confusing jargon, INS, IRS, IRU, all those acronyms.
Yeah, get past the alphabet soup.
And we want to pull out the really clear, actionable knowledge, stuff you actually need to lock down for exam success. We're basically treating the source material, those foundational guides, like a high-yield study plan.
Right. So this isn't just about summarizing. We want to actually deepen your understanding, get into the physics a bit, the architecture.
So you can handle those curveball questions.
Exactly. Questions about alignment, the sensors, or, and this is critical, those classic navigation errors.
We'll be really focusing on the defining features, the big technology shifts, and we'll keep repeating those exact numbers and facts.
The ones you're almost guaranteed to see.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
In those multiple choice questions. We want this knowledge to be repeatable for you. High confidence.
So you see Schiller loop, and you instantly know the period. Or you see modern drift rate, and that number, 0.6, just pops into your head.
That's the goal. Okay, so let's unpack this, starting with the definitions.
Yeah.
Because those terms, INS, IRS, they trip everyone up, don't they?
They really do. So at its very core, what is inertial navigation?
Right. We have to start there. And this is like a definitional gold nugget for your exams. Inertial navigation is fundamentally a form of dead reckoning.
Dead reckoning. Okay.
That immediately sets it apart from systems that need outside help, like GPS or VORs.
Yeah.
It doesn't look outside the aircraft.
Right.
Gotcha.
Dead reckoning. You need a really precise starting point. If you know exactly where you began, and you track every single movement, direction, speed against a clock very precisely.
Then you can calculate your current estimated position.
Estimated. That's the key word there, isn't it?
It is, because an inertial navigation system, or INS, it's designed to continuously calculate its position, its velocity, its orientation.
Based purely on the motion it senses itself.
Exactly. It carries its whole reference system right there on board. It's
Yeah.
self-contained.
Okay, so if it's not looking outside, how does it know its speed is changing or it's turning? How does it sense that?
Well, it feels the changes. It relies on two main types of sensors, and they operate along three perpendicular axes. Think X, Y, Z, the trihedron.
Okay.
You've got the accelerometers, which, as the name suggests, detect linear acceleration. Straight line changes in speed.
Pushes and pulls.
Right. And then you have the gyroscopes, which detect angular rates. So changes in pitch, roll, yaw, how fast it's turning.
Got it. So the system gets that raw acceleration data, integrates it once mathematically to get velocity,
Right.
and then integrates that velocity data a second time to figure out distance traveled and therefore position.
Yes. That continuous double integration loop, that's the absolute heart of inertial navigation.
And you can already see how tiny errors might creep in there.
Precisely. And that integration is why accuracy is this constant challenge. We'll definitely circle back to that when we talk about integration drift. It's crucial.
Okay, but first, let's tackle that terminology maze, the one that drives students crazy. INS, IRS, IRU. What are the clear, modern definitions we need for the exam?
This is absolutely vital. You need to get this straight. While INS, Inertial Navigation System, is kind of the big umbrella term.
The moral concept.
Yeah, the technology, the theory, the whole idea. But modern commercial aircraft, your Boeing, your Airbuses, they primarily use the IRS, Inertial Reference System.
IRS. Okay. So how is the IRS physically different from, say, the older INS systems?
Right, the IRS represents that huge leap in technology. It's the solid state unit. That's the key word, solid state.
Meaning no moving parts, or very few.
Virtually none in the sensing elements themselves. And crucially, it typically contains 3 ring laser gyros, RLGs.
All right. Many thanks for listening to this free part of the ATPL Theory podcast. If you want to continue learning and access the full comprehensive guide, go to my Patreon at patreon.com/ATPLtheory or my Hero at herohero.co/ATPL. That is patreon.com/ATPLtheory or herohero.co/ATPL. Wishing you all the best